Many people are looking for answers and a cause for the plane crash that took the lives of a Huntsville man and his two daughters in Montana. We begin with our first look at the difficulty of that rescue effort. The rugged and remote terrain of the Bob Marshall Wilderness made an already challenging task that much harder. These images from the Missoula County Sheriff's Office show a staging area close to the crash site. It took help from the U.S. Air Force to find the wreckage, and that crew relayed information to command staff on the ground. Multiple agencies were part of that rescue effort, and those involved are offering condolences to the victim's family. Fox 54 has also pulled flight data and information about the aircraft involved in that crash. Here's what we know. The plane was a twin-engine Piper PA-27 Aztec F built in 1981. That's a model that can seat up to 6 people. It was registered to a limited liability company, LLC, owned by Mark Anderson, according to state records. The plane left Huntsville Executive Airport last Thursday, landing in Lincoln, Nebraska for the night, then took off Friday morning for Billings, Montana, where it made a pit stop. Flight trackers show it took off again from Billings on Friday about 2 p.m. Mountain Time, headed to Polson, Montana, a flight that should take a little more than 2 hours. For most of the journey, things appeared nominal. Altitude of more than 12,000 feet, as high as 14,000 at times. The plane staying on a direct course for its destination. But sometime before 4:15 p.m., something went wrong. You can see the aircraft take a jagged turn and then vanish. It crashed near the town of Condon. Investigators will now try to figure out what happened to send the plane and its passengers into the rugged wilderness. Back here in the Rocket City, the community is mourning the loss of Mark Anderson and his two daughters. Fox 54's Logan Alexandra Russell shows us how friends and neighbors are supporting the family.
I spoke with neighbors today who tell me the Andersons are such loving and kind people. They say the community is mourning their loss and that their thoughts are with Misty Anderson. Misty Anderson is now grieving the loss of her husband and two daughters. A neighbor told us the Andersons were active in the community, whether it was hosting a gathering or walking around the neighborhood. The family was always doing something. Sandra Cothran has lived in the neighborhood for about 20 years. Cothran didn't know the family intimately, but says she met the Andersons through their love for dogs.
Fostering of dogs and animals. Mark used to walk the dogs through the neighborhood quite a bit, and we talked to Misty about, maybe helping out sometime or other, but they did quite a bit of fostering with dogs, and the family was just real friendly.
Cothran mentioned the Andersons also spent a lot of time on the water.
I know they did spend a lot of family time together. I know they had a boat. They spent time out on the river and things like that. And I knew he was a pilot.
Piloting ran in the family as the Andersons' eldest daughter, Lainey, graduated from Auburn University's School of Aviation. She then became an instructor at Sanders Aviation in Jasper. The Andersons' youngest daughter, Ellie, was a senior at Huntsville High School this year. In a statement, the school shared its condolences for the tragic loss. It also says counselors will be available for students and staff members to talk. The Andersons will be missed by many, and the community is gathering around them. A prayer vigil for the Andersons is set for 6:30 Wednesday evening at Milton Frank Stadium in Huntsville. Logan Alexandra Russell, Fox 54 News.
Huntsville High School has postponed all homecoming activities with the lone exception of Friday's football game.